And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting next to me with his tactics charts at the ready is Stuart Robson. And all about action from League One coming right up. It's Milton Keynes Dons, and they face Morecambe.
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
And a look at the starting 11 for MK Dons.
Well, it looks like they're going to play in a 3-4-3 formation, but without wing-backs. So although they might have an overload in midfield, they will be vulnerable to any switches of play by the opposition.
And this is the initial 11 for the visitors today.
Well, as you can see, they're playing with a front two, 3 central midfield players and a couple of wing-backs. It's a great system when played well, but it does leave them vulnerable to switches of play.
Thank you. Enjoy the game.
And the contest begins. Well, he keeps going. Decent position. Could play it in. Chance to finish. Well, an attempt to forget all about, unfortunately.
Yeah, got it all wrong. Trying to pass it into the corner, opened up his body, but didn't make the right sort of contact.
He must finish! Excellent block. They're getting right on top of their opponents and winning it back. Ideal for the goalkeeper, for any keeper. Burns. Mohamed Issa. He's going forward well here, but they took care of the situation defensively. Watts. Phillips. Well, can they be creative from here? And cutting inside. Oh, he's given us away inexplicably. No way through. Couldn't put it away. Offside, however.
Well, he'll certainly be pleased to see the flag go up there, because that was a poor miss.
Excellent ball over the top. Well, the decision is offside, and he's bound to be a bit disappointed.
Well, he's actually made his run before his teammate had control of the ball, and that's why it's offside.
Burns. Difficult to stop him. Mohamed Issa. Useful looking ball. Oh, he's missed the chance to open the scoring.
Well, that would have been a great start to the game, but that's a bad miss.
Ball's gone. Promising sequence. Well, they might be onto something. An alert reaction to tip it over. The referee has given a corner. Trying to deliver it accurately. And not a header that was ever really going to trouble the goalkeeper. A complete miscue by the goalkeeper. Will there be a price to pay? Oh, a goal! It's gone in! The goalkeeper doesn't want to see a playback of that ever again.
Well, let's take another look, and it certainly doesn't improve, does it? The less said about that, the better. It's a poor mistake.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Mohamed Issa. Robson with it. Showing a lot of guile there. And his teammate got him out of trouble. And Phillips has it. And space to attack. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Can they hit on the break? Johnson. Well, they keep working away, looking for passing lanes. But then the commentator's curse comes into play. Ryan Cooney. Throw-ins given. Well, they must exercise caution standing off as they are. Oh, that's a really good run. And a promising looking attack, but comes to nothing in the end. Watson. And Issa on the ball. How can he take them on and beat them? Well, just the tackle that was needed. Oh, good vision. Can he finish this? Oh, crucial tackle. Brilliant. And support available. He's got to score! Oh, good save. Playing it in. Not really the ideal clearance. Well, they stopped them in their tracks. And the referee has given the corner, so maybe scope here for them to add to their lead. Who can he pick out? Well, not the best clearance. Splendid defending, and it needed to be. And space for them here on the flank. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Johnson. Robson with it. Burns. Can they trouble the opposition this time? A really committed challenge, and it's gone out for a throw-in. Well, that's a completely wasted throw-in. So nearly at half-time, and the home side trailing, albeit not by much. Stuart, your thoughts up to this point?
Well, I've been a little disappointed with their attacking play. It's all been a bit too slow. If they can pass it into their front areas with more quality, switch play quicker, and be more positive in 1v1 situations, I think they'll get back into this.
Well, he was in the right place to intercept. Mohamed Issa. Grant. Well, what can they do to stop him running at them? Surely the equaliser. And the keeper did more than enough.
Well, just listen to the fans. They know this is a big chance here.
And over it comes. Well, he dealt with that ball played in rather well. They're certainly allowing their opponents to come onto them. This could be the equaliser. But oh, what an important save! How about that?
Well, at least he hit the target, but he should really beat the keeper from there. They should be level now.
Now, how about the short corner? Fed over towards the back post. Not the best challenge, free kick. And a timely intervention. Might be able to get in behind the defence. And take it away. And back with Grant. Could be a chance to break here. Well, it was a superb counter-attack. Not such high marks for the finish.
Well, the build-up to the shot was great. Good defending, quick transition and excellent movement. It just needed a much better finish.
Well, not a bad plan of action, but through to the goalkeeper it goes. Cooney. Well, just overdoing it. Well, the action is going to continue for a while yet. Will he find the net? And a goal to really bolster things for them. 2 in front.
Well, here we can see it again, and it starts with the ball over the top, perfectly weighted, and then the shot is emphatic. He strikes it with such power, the keeper has no time to react. What a good finish.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. And on the ball, Watson. Mohamed Issa. And given the defender's touch, the referee says corner.
Well, could this be the turning point? The fans are certainly hoping so.
Let's see about the delivery. Not the result from the set piece they were looking for. Ethan Robson. It's looking promising. Real chance. Well, without putting too fine a point on it, he's missed it. So the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage in this match. Well, there's a sound reason why we're focusing on him. He's making his presence felt in attack, Stuart.
Well, I think he's been outstanding so far. He's looked a constant threat and he's scored a very good goal. What a player he is.
Oh, he's missed the chance to open the scoring.
Well, that would have been a great start to the game, but that's a bad miss.
Well, he might be onto something. An alert reaction to tip it over. Trying to deliver it accurately. And not a header that was ever really going to trouble the goalkeeper. A complete miscue by the goalkeeper. Will there be... Oh, a goal! It's gone in! The goalkeeper doesn't want to see a playback of that. And support available. He's got to score! Oh, good save. And the keeper did more than enough.
Well, just listen to the fans. They know this is a big chance here.
But oh, what an important save! How about that?
Well, at least he hit the target, but he should really be...
Well, it was a superb counter-attack. Not such high marks for the finish.
Well, the build-up to the shot was great. Good defending, quick transition.
Well, the action is going to continue for a while yet. Will he find the net? And a goal to really bolster things for them. 2 in front. So back underway here into the second half. Well, that's really strong play to keep hold of the ball. And teammates to play it to. Well, showing good patience. Well, it was a good-looking sequence, but it comes to an end. Shaw. Cooney. Watts. And now it's Phillips. Effective challenge. Johnson. Mohamed Issa. Grant. Well, let's get more details on the injury situation from our pitchside reporter, Jeff Shreves.
He actually got trodden on in that last challenge, so his foot is probably a bit sore.
Cheers, Jeff. Counter-attacking, very much an option. A chance maybe from the wide position. Can they convert? And still danger here. Well, nothing untoward happened. Mohamed Issa. Oh, lovely weighted ball. They might be in. And he's in. Not to be, and still chasing this game.
Well, that was the chance to get back into this. As it is, they're going to struggle now.
So making the substitution now. O'Connor. Watts. Good looking ball, there could be a chance now. Burns. Well, the counter chance looks very real. And on the back of that particular challenge, will the referee let the matter rest there? Well, deemed to have been a cautionable offence.
Well, no question about it. He deserved his booking there.
Substitution for MK Dons coming off the pitch. Number 8, Ethan.
And time for the change now.
Coming onto the pitch. Number 7, Matt Smith.
A deft clearance. Mohamed Issa. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Keeper there to collect. There's a slide rule pass. And keeping it out. Went in strongly, decisively. Can he get one back? And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. Well, he strayed offside just as it looked promising. So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Mohamed Issa. Dan Kemp. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Phillips has it. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Well, for more on the injury, let's go down to our reporter, Jeff Shreves.
Oh, horrible injury to his shoulder there. Landed right on top of it. Sore, but he's tough. I think he'll carry on.
Cheers, Jeff. He's in here. Not to be for him. He went for power over placement.
Well, you're right. He decided to go for the power, which in the end he couldn't control. He'll be furious with himself. That's a big miss.
Now, far from a smooth challenge. Now, will the referee produce a card? And following the infringement, a caution.
Yeah, no surprise there. That was always going to be a booking. Well, there it is. The away side haven't had as much of the ball, but they've certainly shown an ability to counter-attack when they win it back. I expect more of the same. I think it's been a really good performance from them so far.
Dangerous looking attack. And an astute piece of defending. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Stockton. Well, he's lost the ball. Shaw. Ryan Cooney. Really a very poor ball. Just 20 minutes remaining now. Getting forward. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Plenty of support here. Oh, good vision. Well, getting in the way. Superb save. Well, opting for the short corner. Johnson. Well, that wasn't a million miles away.
Well, they're getting closer, but they need to take one of these chances.
Well, they've decided to make a change. Well, nearly there. This game almost over. And looking at the fans, Stuart, they appear to me to be more than a bit gutted.
Well, they've had no defensive game plan today. The forwards haven't pressed the ball. The midfield players have been outnumbered. And there is too much space between the defenders at the back. That's been the problem.
Nathan Holland. Surely! Oh, a tremendous block. Short corner taken. Well, no danger now. Chance to play it in. Well, sometimes they come off for you, sometimes they don't, Stuart.
Well, he didn't get the technique right there, and as a result, he mistimes the contact on the ball.
Jensen Weir. And take it away. Beautifully disguised ball. Well, not to be. He had moved into an illegal position.
Well, it's great that he wants to run in behind, but he has to get the timing right.
Decent progress with the ball at his feet. Well, what a stop that was. Burns. And it's with Holland. Johnson. Kemp. Has eyes for goal. High echelon goalkeeping there. And over it comes. Well, it still could be dangerous. Well, not giving the opposition a look in. That's strong play. Shaw. Stockton. Now potential danger. Effort from long distance. Oh, a save of the highest order.
Well, he got his angles absolutely right. What a good save that is.
Over it comes. The clearance wasn't decisive. How about the cross? Nathan Holland. He's got space. Can he get one back? Oh, no is the answer. It was a gilt-edged opportunity. He couldn't avail himself of it.
You have to say that's a big chance missed. He had to score there. That makes it difficult now.
Not the best challenge, free kick. Overcooked that one. Good strength to keep the ball. Smith. And Isa on the ball. Nathan Holland. Well, they might be onto something. Now the task is to remain focused. And the goalkeeper covered a lot of ground to push that away from danger. Getting in there to intercept. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Phillips has it. Cole Stockton. Good-looking sequence. It might be. And how about that for a save? Mohamed Issa. Well, the fans really want him to shoot. Well, he hit it with authority. Close. And there goes the final whistle. It's gone the wrong way as far as the home fans are concerned.
Well, Derek, they weren't at their best today, both as individuals and as a team, and they didn't deserve anything from the game. Need a much better display next time out.
Well, as we run the rule over this man's work, positive after positive, Stuart.
Well, that performance sums him up, really. You're never disappointed with what he gives you. Such a good player.
A complete miscue by the goalkeeper. Will there be... Oh, a goal! It's gone in! The goalkeeper doesn't want to see a playback of that. And support available. He's got to score! Oh, good save. And the keeper did more than enough.
Well, just listen to the fans. They know this is a big chance here.
But oh, what an important save! How about that?
Well, at least he hit the target, but he should really be...
Well, the action is going to continue for a while yet. Will he find the net? And a goal to really bolster things for them. 2 in front. Kemp. Has eyes for goal. High echelon goalkeeping there. Now potential danger. Effort from long distance. Oh, a save of the highest order.
Well, he got his angles absolutely right. What a good save that is.